Hey, this is a 2020 Jeep Gladiator. I'm making this video because I ran into a problem with it, with the rear locker blinking, light blinking, and I'm going to show you that. So as you can see right away, the rear locker light is blinking, and you do have the light coming on the dashboard. I went ahead and looked up some YouTube videos, and they suggested I buy a small adapter to the rear sensor. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the installation of that right now. On a side note, I have had this happen before, and I took it to the dealership. The dealership swapped out the entire rear axle. I don't know how necessary that was. I have been reading on some forums that the parts are not sold separately, but hopefully this little swap of the sensor goes ahead and works. So as I go ahead and reach down here, I'm going to see that the sensor that I'm looking for is actually this one right here. It's right next to the right above the axle. So that's what it looks like from what I've seen on the forums. The problem is that oil does get between the two connectors. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove that. I'm gonna use a little wedge for that gray area, or that gray spot, since I don't have long nails. And we're gonna go ahead and clip that off, both the sensor and the clip on top. So once the clip has been pulled back, you can go ahead and just push it in, and the sensor should go ahead and disconnect. I did notice that there was a good amount of oil, and I'm gonna go ahead and clean that up before installing the part that came in. So the part that came in was Z Automotive sensor or attachment. I'm gonna go ahead and open that up and see how it looks. So this is what the part looks like. I'm going to go ahead and just take this, make sure that the other sensor end is clean. I'm going to go ahead and put this in and attach it. Alright, so after I cleaned the area with a little bit of alcohol, there was a good amount of oil on the sensor. I'm going to go ahead and attach this end to that end, and then this end to back to the axle. Finally, the sensor end to the axle. I'm also going to go ahead and tie this end over here so that it's not swinging around. That makes this little plastic piece a little useless now, but I do want it to be nice and attached so that way it's not swinging around when you are either off-road or on the highway. Alright, so moment of truth. Looks like the blinking light did come off, and we have no warning sign on the dashboard. So I want to give a huge shout out to everybody posting videos on YouTube. Without them, I would not be able to have fixed this. And shout out to Z Automotive. I'm going to leave a link on the description so that way you guys can buy this item if it's something that you guys need. Again, this item was around $120. I think it's totally worth it, so that you don't have to go through your whole warranty and having the dealership replace the entire back rear axle. Alright, have a good one.